I rise today to speak about the growing gap between population growth and sporting facilities in southwest Sydney. Sport is central to our community. It brings people together, it supports physical and mental health, and it gives young people a sense of belonging. But right now the system, and for a while, the system has not been keeping up. A recent report by the Committee of Sydney, A Sporting Chance, Why Sydney Needs a Rethink on Sport, highlights the scale of the challenge. Greater Sydney's population is projected to reach 5.7 million by 2031 and 6.3 million by 2041. And that places increasing pressure on facilities that are already stretched. In my electorate, we are already feeling that pressure. Simply put, we have a lack of playing fields. There is no synthetic running track, and there is a shortage of quality indoor sporting facilities. Local clubs across football, rugby league, cricket, basketball and other codes are all competing for limited space. The Committee of Sydney report shows that the Liverpool LGA ranks the worst in public sports facility provision by LGA in facility to resident ratio, while Camden ranks 5th worst. We saw under the previous government how funding decisions prioritised politics over merit and need, and left fast-growing communities such as my own left playing catch-up. I've met with many sporting clubs and associations in my electorate, and the message is consistent. Demand is outstripping supply. Clubs are being forced to cap numbers and turn teams away, and families are travelling outside the area just to access basic facilities. This is a region that has for many decades produced some of our most well-known and elite athletes at the highest level. Names like Michael Clark, Anthony Minicello, Mark Bosnich and Chloe Esposito. We have the talent, but all too often our best and brightest are being picked up by neighbouring associations in other parts of Sydney because we simply do not have the facilities and resources to support them locally. There is also growing concern about how new facilities are being allocated. Case in point, Willowdale Oval. Completed in 2025 by Stocklands and Campbelltown City Council, this $20 million sporting precinct has a large cricket oval to support both cricket and football, and a rectangle field for the football codes. When Council called for expressions of interest, a number of existing local grassroots clubs applied. These were clubs with strong participation, long histories and deep community ties. In fact, one such club had even secured commitment from the state body to invest further funds into infrastructure at Willowdale Oval if they were allocated the facility. Despite this, all those applicants were advised in August last year that the field would be allocated to a yet-to-be-established football club for the 2026 winter season. That did not come to pass, and to date, that club still does not exist. Instead, the ground is now being used several days a week by elite programs run through the Macarthur Football Association. And despite that association having multiple facilities right across the Camden and Campbelltown LGAs. Local clubs have simply missed out. One such club, the Leppington Lions, has been around for over 40 years, and it expected to field somewhere between 35 and 40 teams this season. And they repeatedly sought access to the ground on days it was not in use by the MFA, but have been denied. As a result, the club has been forced to cap participation due to lack of fields, meaning local children, especially young girls and families, are missing out on the opportunity to play sport in their own community. Public facilities should first and foremost serve their local communities. They should maximise participation and not limit it. In fast-growing areas like mine, this is not just about sport. It is about community building, it is about planning and making sure infrastructure keeps pace with growth so communities are not left behind. While sporting facilities are primarily a local government responsibility, like public transport, roads, health, education, they remain essential pieces of infrastructure. Leppington is simply asking for its fair share so that local families and the champions of tomorrow have the facilities and opportunities they deserve. I'll continue to work constructively with my local councils and the relevant ministers to ensure our community is not left behind.